Hello, I'm Jonna. I'm in Manchester today to talk to Whisper from the legendary Manchester punk band The Drones. Hi Whisper.
Hi Jonna, how are you doing? All right.
Can you tell me a little bit about how The Drones started?
Yeah, I'll try and condense it because it's quite long-winded. I met Peter, who used to be the drummer. He said, "Do you want to be in a band?" I said, "Yeah, sounds good." Never played before, but says sounds good. So we met his brother, who was MJ, singer, deceased now, and we formed a band. We started writing a lot of songs about attitude, about how we felt being out of work, social side of it all, with the Thatcher government and things like that, and just stemmed from there. Yeah, we never looked back. End of story. That's it.
What were your memories of being, good memories of being in The Drones and good gigs and stuff like that?
The community, the punk community that develops in Manchester and other provincial towns. Bradford was the same. And it was like you went to a venue, you went for the sound check early on. There'd be a load of punks inside the venue, and it's not like you weren't like style, you were like mates. You go and have a drink at the bar together and have a chat and say, "Oh, what bands have you been to see?" and all that. I think what it was, the great thing about it was you were accessible. Whereas you go and watch a gig back in the early 70s and the bands weren't accessible. You were accessible. You go and talk to them and they say, "Oh, I'm buying a guitar tomorrow, I'm starting a band." Go for it, go and do it. Fantastic. That was great. You know, we all encouraged each other. The great thing about now, we've got a little bit of a community again. It's a great community, and that was the great thing about playing in a punk band, was we had that. We didn't have any money.
No.
You know, we didn't have any big record companies or anything like that. We had friends, and those friends came to support us on gigs, and we supported them. It brought you together as people. I mean, an example was, and Denise will verify this, was we played at the Roxy in London, and we had, at the Ranch Bar in Manchester, we advertised it a week before, saying that there was transport taking you down to the Roxy in London if you wanted it, and we were charging about £2 or something, weren't we? And I hired a van from Salford Van, I had a little van, tiny van. We had 25 bodies in the back. The van was on the floor, wasn't it? Yeah. And they all came down, all the Manx came down from Manchester and invaded the Roxy, which is great, you know what I mean? Because the Londoners didn't know how to accept it, like, you know.
I mean, what happened to when did the Drones retire?
Okay.
I saw the Drones, I must have seen them 10, 15 times, 76. I can't actually remember them in 79, yeah. They just sort of
79 I left, and
right.
I formed a band called 8.5 with Martin Jackson, our magazine, the drummer.
All right.
Which we did some demos, and that was about it. The Drones carried on. They got John Ellis on the Vibrators playing with them for a while. And then they got, was it Mark Stanley playing with bass? Mark Stanley played out of V2, didn't he? Played bass with them, yeah. They made another album called Sorted, which I've heard a few tracks of, and it's pretty good.
Right.
And then, unfortunately, in 2013, MJ died. Pete, his brother, who played drums for the Drones, is not very well at the moment.
Right.
Gus is living in Folkestone.
Wow.
And I got the bus back for it, big time, about 2 years ago. And I thought, I love playing this stuff, you know. And I asked Brian, who's Mad Muffet, out of Dogs, if he fancied it, and he was quite interested, wasn't he, Brian? He fancied it, yeah. And
we had a good gig together, though, didn't we, over there at Deaf Institute?
Yeah, we did.
We all collaborated and had a good night.
Yeah, and it was great. It was fantastic. And then Brian had mentioned Al Crosby on guitar in the Nosebleeds. Was looking to maybe playing a punk band, and the Drones fitted the bill, didn't they, Al?
They did. Oh yes.
And
to a young fanboy, absolutely.
We're just in the process of going to do some recording early in the next year, and hopefully we've got a couple of gigs coming up. We've got 21st of January at the Eagle Hotel in Salford.
Right.
A bit of a plug there.
Okay, plug away.
So, you know, we're going to get bums on seats there. So
EP as well, maybe in the pipeline.
Yeah.
So there's new material then, or
there's new material. Yeah. So
what we're going to try and do is keep the spirit of the original Drones, keep that energy and that ethos of bang, but put our modern sort of, not a modern sound if you like, but a modern twist to it, and try and bring it up to date a little bit.
Update. It's like
Yeah.
updating the old
But
band.
there's a legacy of the drones that we want to sort of use as a very solid platform and keep within that framework, if you like, with the new stuff.
I dread to think what it would have been like without punk happening. It'd been bloody awful, I think.
I think it's one of those things, if it grabs you in the right way, it never lets go, does it?
No.
Some people had a flirting, oh, I'll buy a couple of Buzzcock singles, what have you, and then, oh, they've moved on, and oh, I like this now, and I like that. But to a lot of people, it's just like, no, that's me, that sums me up, this sort of music that goes bang, bang, bang.